They'll try the run. Breaks it to the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
You want to settle everybody in on the road? You want to take the nerves away? Run the football. Really, really good job. The offensive line, they're physical and nasty. They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd getting loud. They just want to hit you right in the mouth, and they started the game off with some good physicality.
the sticks and still on his feet. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
In front of you.
That carry puts him over 2,500 yards for his career.
And it's been really fun to watch this guy's development in college football. He's gotten bigger, stronger, and faster in every game. He just seems to get a little bit better. That's a pretty nice milestone to hit.
A nice milestone, nice consistency, nice durability. Takes you being healthy, and this guy's really done a good job throughout his career being that lead guy and putting up numbers.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football where running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep that running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for him.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success, and now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
He is lucky to get that one back. The last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing the rhythm and the cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in the situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He gets a handoff.
Man, I've been a holder. It's never fun to see a field goal block because you're so low to the ground and you have that unique perspective. You see the mountain growing in front of you. All those hands going up. You know that kicker has got no shot. That thing is done to get blocked.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play call? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Tomlinson. Good round to come back, and he makes the catch. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. The Miners have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Takes the tackle.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Back to pass.
supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to burn this defensive back. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll go with the counter play. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Tomlinson. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 44-yard line.
Had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on 4th down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top. Near the marker. It's out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
Focus, boys! Focus!
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game. Defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, running back gets the give. And a good pick up there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So first down here as they go back to work. To the ground. He's got
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Buying some time. He'll throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Thanks for grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
You run the slick route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's shown it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
There he goes. And he's broke the 40-yard line, and now the first down.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center of the guard, the tackle, doing a good job getting on their guys just enough for this running back to get in the space and make a big game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they've got on second down.
Play it safe, boys. Let's get a few yards on this play.
He might want another play. Back to pass. It's Tomlinson. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Curl route seems simple, but when you time it like that so it's right on it, man, that's a tough play to stop.
And give the receiver a lot of credit, too, because he knew where the sticks were. He got his depth on the route, and then he came back to the football. All young receivers can learn from this guy right here. Come back to the ball and help your quarterback.
He tries to take the tackle. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up and see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Here comes the option. Rides the back and leaves it. Makes it past the mark. Really good service for this offense. They know the chance, and he's got it at the 34.
And that's exactly how you draw it up, and that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Might as well give it to him again. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Going to swing it on second down. Buys a little extra time. Finds his man. It's Westbrook. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside
except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Tomlinson. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel good.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Boundary to the right, complete. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. He leaves it with his back. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
On the run, deep down the right side. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on his back.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And off of the gun. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Zips it out to his man. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Remove the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Smashes in between the umpires. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Balls it in. He's got some space. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Dukes racing to the line in the hurry up. Running back searching for a hole. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Moving away from pressure. And they roll in an early drive with the turnover. Got some room to run. Inside the 30. He's at the top. And he's going to run.
And stop it. How about back-to-back hits with pick sixes? This guy is now making plays, not just for his defense. He's scoring points, and I promise you the locker room is a lot of fun. Mr. Pick Six, he's going to get a lot of congratulations and a lot of accolades this week.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Get it out on the screen.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He's got room. He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to score. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this field. The Dukes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll make the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The give out of the gun. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They'll immediately call timeout.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow.
It's Robinson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Runners pulls their will with the ball. Big pick up on the ground there to keep this drive going and get them a first down. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. With the catch, it's Robinson. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Got it. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield, it's Tomlinson. The pass is incomplete. lead, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And that one is picked up in the end zone. Taking it the other way. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Dukes will boot it away to start the second half. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. Got the first down and still on his feet. Moves it up to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Run the football. You can be a little bit more conservative, but again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
From the shotgun, and a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? Looking for a man. It's Tomlinson. Wide open downfield. This senior shows some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. The Miners are on the move.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Second down, he'll throw it. They've got it inside the 30. They're marking at the 28. It's first down. And the Miners headed quickly to the line.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them. They've scored points because of that. But
got enough for the first down and wants more. And they add 6 more on the board for that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Arkansas is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Darren McFadden out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 8 over Texas. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Gives it on the option. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. The defense comes up with a play like that.
wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get. He lets one fly deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick six. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football and try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Going for the big play. He's got it down. Hits the crease. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. He said there would be days in games like this. Nothing seems to have gone right in the latest mishap. A touchdown taken away by the flag. The Dukes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Pulls it in. It's Glenn. They bring him down, but a solid pickup would put them in position to pick up a first down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They're setting up the screen. And that one looks great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Dukes will go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his big tight end. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. Maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next one.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
The Dukes are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first down. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Dukes. He got it loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, you got the long touchdown.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, when it wound up in the end zone.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
The Miners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here we go, here we go. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to it and then throw downfield.
Now move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Dropping back, it's Tomlinson. They're working that left side. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to 27.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
And you couldn't do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
The running back made the catch, but that was only part of the equation. He was out of bounds. It's incomplete. Third down.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
How about this confidence in the running game, and he picks up 9, just short of the marker. It'll be 4th and 1. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin. The idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And the Dukes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Running to Green. At the 20. Touchdown, James Madison. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. The home team is just destroying the competition today, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The away team has done nothing to stop this offense. This is ugly today. They're up by 26 over Wake Forest. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll leave it with him. Can't get it to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
To the air, it's Tomlinson. He lines one high down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, quarterback trying to get aggressive, trying to take a shot deep down the field, but just not on the same page with his wide receiver as the pass falls incomplete.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. To the air on second down. It's complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. Got the first himself. Breaks into the open. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and an ability up front and a belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can get to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Scanning the field, it's Tomlinson. Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. Looking to throw. Another incomplete incompletion on third down.
Third and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
Come on, this is ridiculous. Get the football.
Punt is in the air. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. Now let's see if they can pull this one out. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you... Because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
He's getting a nasty. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. A first down for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down. Stops the clock and has them on the move, trying to get the late score. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. There's the pressure.
I got to be honest, I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They're going to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. And the Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quick snap complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's looking.
And he can't find anyone. And down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to scramble. Nowhere close on that one as he got nailed. Trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go. Quite a bit of work to do on third down for the 23, and this team would love to force a field goal try. He's looking downfield to throw. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. So they see the potential tying score wiped out by the penalty, and now time is starting to be against them. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
If that incompletion, man, it's go time. Like this offense, there's no more holding back. They've got to have this play. Trailing, they need a big play. Which one of them?
Interception. That's his third of the day. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make the play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams. And that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good. And I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect on them.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation